Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts-of-Iron 4 Kaiserreich of the Soviet Union. Let us continue on where we last left off. So we've cut off this port from the American Union States, so hopefully we can kind of reduce our supplies in some capacity, and I'm hoping by the end of this episode we do get our way down to at least exporting a revolution. So we can, sooner rather than later, actually begin taking some new territory for ourselves. So you said that you're leaving San Antonio. We want you guys to go in this direction, I think. Actually, you can go here. Perhaps you can go there. Okay, so you'll be done in 9 hours. You can do something like this, take San Antonio. Like, we're doing pretty good. I think the CSA is definitely going to win in the Americas. CNT, on the other hand, oh boy, we're having some problems. But like some serious problems. I probably want you to go here. Like, okay, so they're kind of breaking through here a little bit. I think these guys are cut off at least. Okay, so King of Spain and the Carlists do have a border once again. But I think that's okay still. You have like no... I mean, the King of Spain just has so much manpower still. And still a decent amount of troops. So we're in a dangerous situation, I would say, personally. I'm not too sure how this war exactly is going to be playing out. We can definitely at least take here. Stuff going on in South Africa that I don't really care that much about. I mean, it means there's going to be a civil war at some point, but... And the Batman Communist has shown up. Will the Germans declare war? I can almost guarantee it. What if they, like, guarantee their independence? I can't because they're totalists, and I am not. So never mind. My plan won't work. What do we need to change? We have 175 political power. Your division attack was 5%. I mean, that still seems pretty good. Where's our technology looking at? We're still actually, we're a little bit behind on military tech. So, let's go for an infantry manufacturer. Breakthrough heart attack. I mean, that's a lot of bonuses. Cheaper. Or just a flat 6% to everything. Probably just go for the 6% for everything. At least for right now. As soon as those cavalry start attacking us, we're going to push into here. Let's try to make this area at least a little bit wider than just one province. It'll grant us some basic protections. And Argentina has actually lost. I'm really surprised the Workers' Front were able to hold on. Unfortunately, like, I really thought you were going to lose, and that's why I offered absolutely no support to you. These guys have supplies? No, negative 28%. Okay, thanks for actually looking pretty good for us then. So let's just try to take out the American Union State, at least on this side. Shrink our front line a little bit. What is this nonsense here? I'm not too sure, but definitely looking like some nonsense. And these guys, I think all 5 of these divisions are about to just be considered overrun, which is fantastic. Argentine Commune is formed. That's all fine and good. But I'm still really worried about losing these 2 infantry divisions. I don't know if they really have the capacity to survive this. Which is a real shame. Got the genius. Let's go down to the new Russian culture. We only have like half of the year until we're actually able to do some stuff. So probably like beginning of 1939 we can get some good stuff going. What if we just pull our troops completely out of this pocket? Because I will admit, I'm kind of more worried about losing my own men right now than I am about winning a CNT, because I don't think they're going to do it, unfortunately. However, all these guys are now in a pretty good faction. They'll reunify. And I believe at that point, they should join the Internationale. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Let's go to El Paso so we can at least cut these guys off into a nice encirclement. Looks like CNT, or not CNT, the CSA is cutting this up quite nicely. Did all my planes get shot down? No, they're down. Where are my planes? Oh, they're here, in Texas. Never mind, I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's get some air support in the north. Oh, we did get completely encircled. Okay, well at that point then, we gotta defend Madrid. But I think our guys now technically have no connection to capital, which is really bad. We might just lose all of our troops. Well, actually, what we hope for now is that CNT capitulates before my men actually die. This is not where I was expecting this to actually go. 1, 2, 3. Draw them up over here. Why do military access through Mexico? Oh, because the CSA does. Fair enough. How much use does PSA have again? 30 to 46. And looking at the length of their front line, they've got to be pretty spread out. Like, I don't know if they have enough troops to actually hold their entire front line. It looks like they will get rid of this Philadelphia pocket. Yeah, are we just dead? Not quite, but almost. And we can't, like, delete you, right? Yes. So all we can do is hold Madrid. Hopefully, they lose Barcelona. Portugal is in the Entente, and they've taken some territory from the Carlist. Not that that matters too much, I think. Yeah, so I mean, things are looking okay. Actually, what you can do probably right now is just push here. You're now going to be encircled, no supply, multiple combats. You should be dead sooner rather than later. Same with you, right? Yeah. I think overall, everything is looking good. The good old CSA. I mean, America is definitely a better ally to have than CNT. I mean, it does defend the southern French border, but... as long as we can hold Madrid, things are A-okay. Somewhat. Not A-okay. They are, like, I don't know, B-okay? Maybe like a D. Or an F. Admiral Kolchak's been murdered and transmuted. Okay, fantastic. 20 political power. Does that mean that it's now completely owned by the, Okay, no, it's still led by you. Do not go to the PSA border. I don't think it's actually that important. Unless... I mean, we could probably say 2 songs. That... Okay, you're a core state. Core state. Okay, these are all core states, apparently, so... Unfortunately, the CSA doesn't have control of Seattle anymore, so they don't have a port to supply these other troops. Oh, we have some infantry divisions that we can deploy. Well, we'll put them into Moscow for now. Canada's not going to war with China. That's fine. Let's put you on the border with Belarus. That seems like a fine place for now. I know you'll definitely not be able to beat Belarus with just 2 infantry divisions, but you can also be the Blue Army. Okay, is there anything we're actually missing on equipment? Yes, we're still missing infantry rifles, so let us put some more factories into that. Construction is still looking pretty good. Like, how much manpower do you have? Less than 400,000. We might have more than 2 million right now, which is pretty good. And how is Madrid holding up? I mean, it could be a lot worse, to be fair. I really thought once we cut Spain in half that we had it. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Keep on pushing down the south. I think this border maybe looks actually a little bit too defended. We'll put you guys up to the north. Let's see if we can at least clean up this pocket, because that's probably a lot of CSE troops that are kind of just distracted with the absolute nothing that's there. We can march away to see San Diego, Los Angeles. Those would all be nice to take. You're going to be there in 6 days. I'm sure you're going to be there first, right? Yeah, 1 day, 16 hours. Actually, they might even clean out the pocket before our troops actually even arrive, which would be nice. Go for just both of the level of weapons. We're going to get some better planes in a moment as well. Let's upgrade our fighters. Research slots available. What do we want to go for? Yeah, let's go for you. And the new Russian culture is going to be done in 10 more days, giving us an extra 5% stability, which would be quite nice to have. Okay, you go here. Like, how close are these guys actually capitulating? American Union State is at 67%. The CSA is a little bit capitulated, but that's just because of some nonsense here. I guess we gotta march away to San Diego now because we don't have supplies at all. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh no, we can just go through Mexico if you have to leave. So actually we have nothing to worry about. Okay, this should fall soon. Are you an actual troop? Yes, you are. We have air superiority. That is a negative 0.7% modifier. Okay, I mean, not a huge amount. Okay, let's at least go take San Diego. Maybe the CSA will even, like, start flooding troops into that region. Like, that'd be nice. No, there are people just defending it. Okay, just go to Mexico. And redeploy over here. But go to Mexico first, thank you. What do we want to research now? It is 1938. The year has not changed since the last time I checked. Let's go for an encryption. They research pretty quickly, and by that time it'll be much closer to 1939. For some better technologies. I was really hoping you just have San Diego be completely abandoned. I don't know why I believe that could have been the possibility, but... You know what? Let's actually push this to PSA. It's going to be easier to kill than the American Union State. Can you please stop attacking me so I can just, like, go home? Thank you. Okay, now you guys can just deploy over here. Thank you, Mexico, for giving us some safe haven. And you'll be done in 70 days. And all of you are also 70 days? Yes. Except for war in Central Asia, that's only 21 days. So probably do war in Central Asia first. We don't want to crush Transmere. They're in the Japanese sphere. And I really don't want to have to deal with the Japanese right now. Where's like the easiest place to push? The answer is really nowhere, because this is just the entirety of the Rocky Mountains. So everywhere is kind of terrible, but they got a nice encirclement over here. These guys should also have no supplies. You have 801. You probably have like 90 divisions against 175 and 50. Not even. Western Union is joining at Third International. That does mean we could theoretically get to war with the Entente, like, right now. I think Canada can declare war over it. I just don't know if they will. You guys are still hanging out? Yeah. We're still just hanging out. I don't think there's anything we can do about them, so we don't have to worry about Spain anymore. Hey, give the CSA 2,000 guns. It'll help them out a little bit. I really wish you didn't have the Red Guard militia. Can you actually get rid of that modifier in here? Yes, when you can standardize some unit sizes, please do that so you get 10% more organization for all of your men. Please and thank you. Lithuania has declared their independence. And Germany's declared war on Lithuania. Okay. I don't think that helps us out at all in any capacity. But it just means that Lithuania is going to be killed. Everybody's going to join the war. For some reason or another. Let's go up to limited conscriptions. There's actually no penalty to do so. And we might as well get our manpower up before the war actually begins. Then after that, maybe the industry. 10% more construction speed seems pretty good. We can't change anybody else here, right? No. So, yeah, let's just go for the industry manufacturer. Thank you very much. Where's our we don't need to be in Texas anymore. Go to the southwest. Actually, what if we send your planes to the deep south? We cannot send them to the deep south. What about here? Do you not have an air force? You do. I don't really know where they are, to be fair, but... Hey, you're just way too dug in no matter where we are. There's a train map mode, right? Wow, this is useless. Thank you. This is all mountains, right? There's nowhere that's not mountains. No, the Great Plains, but we can only push up the heater before we actually just run into more mountains. And I'm pretty sure we're not able to do a naval invasion from here to, like, Seattle, for example. Probably a little bit ambitious. So wait, what if we don't push here? Go to Virginia. I hope the CSA beat at least their biggest opponent. Seems good as a strategy. At least that's my hope. Fingers crossed on that one. Luckily, the Germans just never actually invaded Quam Commune. They are sending troops to help out with the paternal autocrats, which is maybe a bit strange, but okay. How are you guys not finished the war yet? I thought by now you guys easily would have just finished. But apparently that is too much to ask. But I do think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, run thumbs up. And not enjoy, can always thumb down. You want to help? I want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.